with Isaiah.
Yo, what's up, people? This is another
Isaiah production.
What Doc had in '08 was special. And he was lucky as hell. Lucky as hell. The year before that, they was wearing trash bags.
He could have got fired. Nobody would have made a peep. Yeah.
Made a peep. But then the next year they win it. Now he's one of the bestest coach ever. I'm just not feeling that.
Is he overrated as a coach?
I think so.
Really?
Now, I got no problems with a person, expressing their feelings upon one another, all right? It's not, he just gave his opinion. It's not that he bashed them or nothing like that. He just gave his opinion. Chris Broussard asked him a question, and he gave his opinion, all right? Now, Big Baby Glen Davis, as a player, he always, to me, was like a retarded version of Kevin Garnett, all right? When Kevin Garnett was injured on the Boston Celtics or something like that, Glen Davis would make up for him being injured. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if Kevin Garnett's job that night was to score 30 points, Big Baby Glen Davis would score 30 points for him. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he was like a poor man's KG. All right, now the reason why Big Baby is not in the NBA no more is because of his weight issues, okay? As he said in a recent interview, he didn't really take basketball serious, okay? He said he had wished that he took basketball serious because he still would be in the NBA today. This is the reason why he went from team to team. He went from the Boston Celtics to Orlando Magic, finally going back to the Clippers. But what Big Baby Glen Davis said, I don't blame him for it. And if you really put it in perspective, like how I'm going to do in this video, he has an argument, all right? Is Doc Rivers overrated as a coach? Now, Doc Rivers coached 3 teams in his entire career, all right? In the beginning, he coached Tracy McGrady's Orlando Magic, all right? Now, is Tracy McGrady the reason for the Orlando Magic not ever making it past the first round, or is it Doc Rivers, all right? I mean, let's really think about that. Doc Rivers' last season with the Magic, all right, right before they fired him, he finished with a record, right before they fired him, of 1-10. Okay, people, one win and 10 losses. Then he went over to the Boston Celtics. Now, a lot of people say that Tracy McGrady, he never really demanded talent. Was it because Doc Rivers never really demanded talent? All right, was it his coaching ability? Was that the reason why the Magic never made it past the first round, rather? All right. It was a couple seasons in which the Magic, they were never an above 500 team. Okay. The Orlando Magic never was. All right. So, got fired from the Orlando Magic. Then he went to the Boston Celtics. All right. Now, as Big Baby Glen Davis said, before, he said that, before KG and Paul Pierce got there, people in Boston, they were wearing bags, all right? The Boston Celtics sucked, okay? Right before they acquired right before they acquired Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett because of Danny Ainge, right before that happened, their record was 24-58, okay? All of a sudden, Doc Rivers is an amazing coach, because they acquired, the big 3 or whatever like that, and went from winning 24 games to 66 games. All right. You mean to tell me that's just because of Doc Rivers? Now, I'm not going to just totally discredit Doc Rivers. Okay. You need somebody to orchestrate the offense. Okay. You just can't have any coach just, coach, guys, with that type of talent as a Paul Pierce, KG, and Ray Allen, all right? So basically what I'm trying to say is, although you have great players on a team, you still need the correct coach in order to make everything come together, in order to make, the system flow, okay? You just can't have an inexperienced coach coaching the team and expect to have success, all right? AKA David Blatt. We remember when the Cleveland Cavaliers had David Blatt, no experience in the NBA, coming from overseas. Soon as they got Tyronn Lue, bam, they won a championship. Hardly no roster changes happened, okay? But what I'm trying to say is we still can give Doc Rivers credit, All right, but don't act like, you know, that 40 game difference in wins was just because of him. All right, let's look at Doc Rivers tenured with the Clippers now. Okay, now I'm on a record saying that the Los Angeles Clippers are cursed. Okay, they're a cursed franchise. That's the only way you can explain what happened in 2015. All right, they were up 3-1 against the Rockets. Next thing you know, Josh Smith and Jason Terry just was raining down threes, you know, and they lost that series, okay? After beating the Spurs, everybody thought the curse was broken, but no. People, the Los Angeles Clippers are cursed. So maybe that got something to do with what Doc Rivers is doing now, but currently the Los Angeles Clippers are their team isn't as good as they should be. Okay, it's really a letdown. The Los Angeles Clippers is they're underachieving is basically what I'm trying to say. Now, ever since Doc Rivers started coaching the LA Clippers, he had amazing players on his team, all right? The likes of Jamal Crawford, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. I mean, what more do you need to win, Doc Rivers, okay? And it's every season when, these guys ask you questions, the media, journalism. Don't blame Blake. Don't blame Blake. It's not my fault. I put my son on a team and, I thought that'd be the answer. But, don't blame Blake. It's the same shit with Doc Rivers, all right? So, to sum this video up, do I agree with Big Baby's theory that Doc Rivers is an overrated coach? Yes. Based off Doc Rivers' track record, all right, and based off, what he's doing with the LA Clippers now, I think he is a overrated coach. Is he a good coach? Yes. Is he one of the best coaches in the league? No. I think there's a flurry of coaches in the NBA currently, that is better than Doc Rivers, okay? But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think it's time for the LA Clippers to fire Doc Rivers? I think it is, okay? I mean, what has it been now? Like 4 seasons with the LA Clippers, and they, haven't made it out the first round other than once, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So, it's time for a change, all right? Now they're 35-21. It is time for a change, and hopefully having a different coach might break the curse, okay? But let me know what you guys think down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Let's get it.
Also, before we leave, alluding to something that you guys probably didn't know, I am an aspiring future filmmaker. I will be releasing my debut indie film in about a month from now via YouTube. Broken Cycle is the name of my first directed upcoming 30-minute indie film. It is about an African-American adolescent that is indulged in the street life, but later gets a change of heart when confronted with an unexpected event that will change his ways forever. So once again, the title of my directed indie film will be called Broken Cycle, and I will be releasing it via this channel. I will encourage you guys to view it when released. Peace.